What's up guys, it's the Fob Gamer here and welcome to a video where I'm going to show you where you can sign best possible youngsters in the team. So these players I'm going to show you, probably except for Bellerin, who is kind of pricey, but you know, if you just like wait him for a couple of seasons, he'll probably be better than top class right backs like Dani Alves and Zabaleta. He's probably going to be better than them. So we're going to start with him. As you can see, bags of pace. His strength is probably not the best, but his finishing is pretty good. And I like find out through game, he scored like 5 goals for me, which is not too bad considering that he's a right back. And then next we got Castelletto, who you could definitely sign very easily, but I don't think you can sign him in the first season as in like a transfer of like buying. I think you can loan him, and then well, let's just see if I can loan Bellerin first. It's probably the most pricey, so I know around 1 year. So that is Bellerin. And then Castelletto, as you can see, a lot of pace. His strength is not too bad. His jumping is really good, and he's a centre back, so that's like a really important part of a centre back. So I'm just gonna approach the club to loan him as well, like this. As you can see, 5,000. That is not a lot. Even if you like starting as like one of the worst teams in FIFA. For career mode, if you do, then he's definitely gonna be a good signing. This guy, Sebastian Vegas, his strength is decent, his jumping is amazing, and his pace is actually not too bad as well, considering that he's a centre back. And then as you can see, he actually got some really decent stats. Like his shooting is not good, but other than that, his ball control and dribbling is not too bad, considering that he's a centre back. So if you want to, you can just dribble him up. And then well, you can see $1,000 salary. That is absolutely bargain. If you like sign him for 2-year loan, and then he becomes like 70 something, probably mid or high 70s in a few years, then you're gonna get some profit, and he's gonna do a lot of things for the club. Next up we got Joe Gomez. Probably not the fastest fullbacks, but as you can see, good strength for a 68 rated player. He also got decent dribbling and then decent jumping, and he also got very good defending stats. So he's like one of that all-rounder, pretty good. And then well, 8,000 salary, that is definitely not a lot. If you want to buy him though, you gotta have to pay him for some of them. As you can see, 1.6 million, 1.2 million. But when they grow, well, it's definitely gonna be cheaper than buying like Rafael Varane or trying to buy like world-class strikers or defenders. So next up we got Ryan Gold. As you can see, his stats are not too bad. His strength is lacking, but he's 73 rated. He's got a lot of pace. He's 5'5", which could be a bit down, but he also got really good dribbling. His shooting is not too bad, so he's a really good player. If you like waiting for a couple of seasons, well, he could already be like pretty good enough for like one of the high rated or mid high league clubs, like for example Newcastle. If you want to start as Newcastle, then he's gonna be a really good signing. Now next up, everybody probably knows about him. He's Martin Odegaard. He's very young. He's just young, and then well, that's really important in career mode and how the plays improve. So as you can see, his dribbling is very good, considering that he's a 69 rated player, only 16 years old. So there's heaps to improve. He could be like 90 something dribbling, probably could be like Messi if he had more pace, but he's definitely got that potential. You might want to sign him because I think he's going to be very expensive as the time goes because of the age. And next up we got Faraz Baluli. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Now other than most of those, like except for the defenders, like the attacking mids, center mids, considering his age, he's got pretty good strength. His finishing, yep, it might be lacking, but with the new training mode, you could just like improve that in a few months, maybe make it like 70, then he's more like usable. And well, his pace is not too bad. That is pretty good. That's a really good all-rounder stats. His ball control's good. His jumping's not too bad. Definitely much more to improve. 70 rated player. Could be a bit pricey if you try to buy him, but if you try to learn him, then he's gonna be pretty good. As you can see, 25,000 might be a bit much if you want to like start as a really low rated player as a club. Next up we got Bakali, and then well, this guy is really good. He's gonna be worth it, but of course he takes up a lot of wage, and I don't even know if I can sign him right now because of the wage. I'm just gonna offer anyway. And then next up we got Maxwell Konat, who actually looks very good. As you can see, 83 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. His strength is not too bad. His jumping is pretty good. I don't think he's tall though. I think he's 5'10", but that is not too bad. His finishing is good. His the curve is very important in this game because finesse is OP. His ball control is good. Like if you try to like improve him over time, he's gonna be an absolute beast to use. I'm just gonna offer him for his wall. Only 7,000 salary. That's definitely not a lot. Next up we got Jordan Ive. Now as you can see here, he's got pretty decent strength considering that he's a winger, and I find that the strength is also one of the important part of this game. Like if you have really weak strengths, like it's either you just dribble through, so you have to be like really accelerating fast. For example, like Coutinho, if you want to use him. But this guy, he's got decent strength, so that definitely can improve over time because he's only 19 years old. And then his sprint speed is decent, his ball control is good, his finishing is not too bad either. So I'm just gonna try to learn him as well. Of course, they're gonna accept it. 30,000 salary might be a bit much, but of course there's like other alternatives. So let's just wait and see if they get back. Now I'm just gonna get into the match with Sevilla FC to try these youngsters out. So here's gonna be the match, Malaga versus Sevilla FC. We're gonna get into it straight away. I forgot to tell you the starting lineup. The starting lineup is going to be, I forgot the name of the striker, but that one is going to be at the striker. Left there's gonna be Jordan Ibe. On the right there's Bakali. Goal that's Cam, and then left centre mid Faris Baluli, and then on the right we got Odegaard. Can you get a shot away? Okay. Now this is why pace is important, because players like Castelletto can just do that. Oh, find him. That's a lovely through pass. Can you take a shot away? Oh, straight to the goalkeeper though. Oh my gosh, that is a through pass of the year. And they are 1-0 up already against us. Well, you couldn't really stop them. Like, maybe defenders could have done better, but of course they're like 60 rate defenders. Oh, Faras. Oh, ref, is that a pen? Is it? Has to be. How the hell? Oh my gosh, this is absolute. EA really need to fix their refs. So that is the halftime of this match. We are losing 1-0, which is a pity because we didn't play that bad. I'm just gonna make a sub just to put Odegaard out for Mastor to show you how he plays. Yes, that's a decent pass. Can you find him? Can you finish this? Oh no, you can't. But he can. No, he still can't. Okay. Well, that's a very big miss by Bakali. I know you're short. Doesn't mean you can't head. I mean, that was a one big miss. Oh, that's a lovely play. Surely deserves a goal. And goal doesn't want to make the run. But surely, and he does. We just equalized at the last minute. I didn't even control that header, to be honest. But we scored at least. So nice little job for Ibe to make that great run. And then, well, he just misses the first one. Apparently my players can't finish. But he managed to hit the second shot in, which is good. Because we've been dominating this game. We definitely don't deserve to lose. And that is the full time of this match. We have drawn 1-1. The young players really didn't show much thing, but you know, they can definitely improve on stuff. As you can see, my store got 7.9 rating, even though I don't know what he has done. But anyway, and look, as you can see, the plays overall did pretty decent, except for the defenders and goalie, but they really didn't have much to do. So that will be it for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and goodbye.